we're always just very appreciative of every day and the fact that we do still have them.
People think that hospice doesn't mean hope, but really that's what it's all about. Hope for quality of life, hope for time together.
It's a very scary time for so many people, but they brought nothing but peace.
I've had a lot of kids say that, you know, when we're done talking or doing an activity, they feel much better.
My dad was a great man. I learned that more over the years after he died than when he was still alive.
The best moments, the most gratifying, is when you see kids supporting kids.
The people you will meet in this story have lessons to teach all of us about life, love, and letting go. And throughout each of their journeys, Providence Hospice of Seattle has been there, shining a light in their darkest hours.
I guess our story really begins at our 20-week appointment to have just a routine ultrasound, and found out then that there were a host of issues that they saw, mainly a very complicated congenital heart defect, brain abnormalities as well, spinal abnormalities.
Isa and her husband Craig were given a terrible prognosis for their unborn son.
Most likely he would be stillborn. But if he wasn't stillborn, if he did survive, that we would maybe have him for a couple hours, just depending on how long his heart held up.
Remarkably, little Luca's heart held up so well he was able to go home. With a life-limiting illness, Luca and his family faced a very uncertain future. But Stepping Stones, a hospice and palliative care program, made sure they wouldn't have to face it alone.
From the day he came home, which was the day after he was born, Providence was here for us.
This is something a lot of people don't want to talk about, that kids do get sick and kids do sometimes die. And it takes a well-trained team to be able to support a family in that journey at home.
When we meet baby Luca, he's almost 2 months old.
He is really a miracle boy. When we met him, it was a miracle that he came home from the hospital. He's had amazing quality of life with his family, being with his siblings who adore him.
We've always been very honest with the kids about what's going on with their little brother. They know he's very sick. They know our time with him is limited.
While Stepping Stones provides hospice and palliative care for Luca, Safe Crossings, a children's grief support program, wraps its arms around the entire family.
For Luca's siblings, we have Safe Crossings involved. Dresden, our therapy dog, has come out to visit them. So we have a whole team approach to help support the family.
Just to have that support system behind you, knowing that they're always there for you whenever you need them.
How about something to drink? You guys want some milk? Stepping Stones, for me personally, they've provided reassurance. They've told me that the kids are doing well, that I'm being the best mother that I can be.
Courage is nobody better pick on your little brother.
Stepping Stones and Safe Crossings have been a crucial part of Heather Adams' family ever since they faced their biggest heartbreak.
Mara had just begun kindergarten. She was about 6 weeks into it. All of a sudden we noticed her just being different, being very tired, very lethargic. So we took her into our pediatrician's office, and he immediately, I think he knew that there was something quite wrong. They told us that she had a tumor on her brainstem, that it was not considered operable, that we had 6 to 12 months left with Mara. We were fearful. We wondered, how in the world can we take care of her, take care of our other kids, and just get through this whole process not knowing what would happen.
Stepping Stones helped the Adams family care for Mara at home. But Heather soon realized she needed to reach out to Safe Crossings to support the needs of her 3 other children.
I needed help from my other kids. I may have been able to take care of Mara's physical needs, but I needed to be able to have someone help me with my other children and their emotional needs. That was something that I wasn't equipped to deal with on my own.
I came and started working with this family, I would say several months prior to Mara's death.
Safe Crossings has not only been there for the Adams children, but for someone else who is also very special.
Jenna's Mara's best friend.
Even when people pass away, they're still your friend up in heaven.
It was hard. It's hard on Jenna. And so when I asked the Stepping Stones program if Jenna could be included in our counseling sessions, and they were more than happy to have her.
From the very beginning, Jenna would come over and be with us in the group. By kids being able to share those really hard feelings that they have inside, it helps them let them out so that they can go on and be kids.
They get to come to camp, and that's one of the cool things. They just get to be a kid.
Just being a kid is what Camp Erin, King County, is all about. This annual grief camp invites children and teens to a weekend of recreation and remembrance. This 3-day camp provides a safe place for kids and teens struggling with the death of a loved one.
We strive to create a safe environment for teens to support each other.
When my dad died, I was 16.
After Daniel's father died, Camp Erin gave him and his fellow campers a place to share their grief.
It was nice to be around all these people that have a commonality. The activities that Camp Erin does, they really are a special moment.
Camp Erin's a very humbling experience. It is for all the volunteers and adults who get to participate and walk alongside these kids. This is where they got support. This is where they felt comfort, and it stays with them. It lives beyond that weekend.
It is only through your generosity that Providence Hospice of Seattle can continue to serve those in need throughout King and South Snohomish counties. Please support Stepping Stones, Safe Crossings, and Camp Erin in their mission to bring care and comfort to grieving children and their families.
I think that a lot of what we do is just to be there, to listen, to see where a family is, what kind of needs they have, to help them see some hope in what they're going through.
Everyone needs a soft place to fall, and we've had lots of soft places to fall, but this program has certainly been one of those places that have allowed us to feel like we can grieve and it's okay, and we're going to get through it.
The services that they provide are just so valuable. I couldn't do this without them.